Right now at 5, the Democratic frontrunner in the governor's race on tour. Her answers to some tough questions. And a progressive candidate projected to win a primary. The control of the Senate at stake in November's elections.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. We start with a developing story. Police in La Crosse County have arrested Derek Pedron. Jail records show he is booked on police charges of battery, strangulation and suffocation, disorderly conduct, and false imprisonment. Pedron is the father of Alex Xavier Pedron, who died in 2023. His then-girlfriend, Josie Dykeman, was found guilty of killing AJ. Her sentencing is this Friday. A big meeting at City Hall in less than an hour. La Crosse's J&A committee will hear a proposal to create that city administrator position. Common Council would be responsible for the hiring. The job comes with a 3 to 5 year contract. The duties to handle day-to-day operations and budget management. Right now, Mayor Shondell Washington Spivey is against the position. We'll have more on the news at 6. The governor's race making a stop in Viroqua today. Democratic frontrunner Francesca Hong facing some tough questions after questionable comments. News 8 Now's Grace Monk reports.
Hong was in the Coulee region today talking to voters about her platform and addressing some of those comments. The Democratic candidate addressing a series of social media comments, including a 2020 post calling to defund police.
I cannot, as governor, and I won't defund the police, but I am serious about public safety.
Hong has also faced criticism for a post calling to cancel Thanksgiving. While she didn't address the post directly, she encouraged voters to look past labels used to describe her.
I know there's a lot of noise about things that I've tweeted in the past and that I'm running as a Democratic socialist. I'm not here to be defined by labels or to govern by slogan. I'm here to make sure that it is solutions for health care, for child care, for our schools.
And coming up at 6, what Hong had to say about data centers and her plan to support Wisconsin communities. In Viroqua, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Meantime, Republican candidate for Governor Tom Tiffany racking up the money. Reports say he's heading into the general election with 10 times as much cash as any Democratic candidate. Tiffany has nearly $5 million to spend. Now, a big majority of what Tiffany raised in July came from 3 billionaire donors to the state Republican Party: Richard and Elizabeth Uihlein and Diane Hendricks. So we want to know, if the election were held today, who would you vote for, Hong or Tiffany? Right now, 51% say Hong, 48% say Tiffany. You can still vote at news8000.com. A traffic alert for your commute. Parts of Gillette Street are now closed. It'll be closed from Carroll Court to Highway 16 for a water main installation. The work is scheduled to finish Friday the 14th at 3 p.m. Hillsboro has a new pharmacy. It's from Amplify Health by Gunderson and located at 300 Water Ave. A ribbon cutting was held today. The pharmacy brings direct access to medications and quality care for the local community.
Well, they call it critical access for a reason. You know, there's probably 5,000 people in the greater metropolitan area of Hillsboro, and it's a half hour to 45 minutes anywhere else to get care.
The pharmacy is open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. weekdays and 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturday. UWL is showcasing its annual Summer Research Symposium. It highlights the students' creativity, curiosity, and impact, specifically the achievements of graduate research fellows and more.
Oftentimes this is their first time presenting research findings, and then next year they'll probably be going off to conferences and presenting for national crowds.
This was the students' first experience in getting their findings to crowds other than fellow students. Well, on the weather front today, Greg, I was outside around midday for a long time. Really nothing to complain about.
No, we had cloud cover. We had some showers here south of I-90 overnight, and even this morning too, through about 10, 11 a.m. we had some light showers, but for the most part we saw the cloud cover decrease. The moisture's exiting the area, so that's a big story going forward. Today's high temperatures, some 60s down to the south just because of cloud cover hung around all day long. Further north you went, more mid to upper 70s. All in all, All these temperatures are below average for this part of August. Right now we see we have sunshine out. There's still some few clouds here and there, but a lot more sunshine at all three locations. Still in the 70s. Notice that northwest wind. There's more of the clouds and some precipitation just south of Prairie du Chien. That's about as far north as it's going to really get this evening. Otherwise, there's your dew points. 47 dew point up at Ladysmith. Very refreshing fall-like dew points really for this time of year. Not going to see much other than decreasing clouds and clearing skies. It'll be less humid as we go throughout the evening. 66 for La Crosse, and then similar story for Eau Claire. Clearing skies out and getting back down to 64 overall. So really, we got that cruise going on. We got a little fog to talk about, but we have some storms also to talk about and humidity too that'll be coming back for the weekend too. We'll explain all that a bit later in the broadcast.
All right. Thanks very much, Greg. Happening around the state, a longtime Milwaukee radio presence is charged with first-degree child sexual assault. Prosecutors say 44-year-old Jordan Lee assaulted a child known to him. In court filings, Lee reportedly wrote the abuse happened in his sleep when he was drunk. In Madison, protesters tried to reestablish a barricade on Williamson and Baldwin streets. At one point, garbage bins were blocking the intersection. Police moved in and took control. The encampment was set up to protest the fatal police shooting of Corey Ruiz. Developing now in the Iran war, the U.S. might have a missile supply problem. According to CBS News, the U.S. has used nearly all of its long-range precision missiles, specifically all of its Army tactical missile systems and precision strike missiles.
Well, when you have a situation where a situation on the ground is that you're going to have a threat to aircraft, you're going to have a threat to pilots, other kinds of manned assets, these missiles are very useful because you can send them in without running that kind of risk.
The Pentagon says America's military has everything it needs to execute at the time and place of the president's choosing. Another progressive candidate winning a big primary. Democratic Senate candidate Abdul El-Sayed's victory now setting the stage for an election that could flip the Senate. CBS's Natalie Brand has the details.
Progressive candidate Abdul El-Sayed, the projected winner of Michigan's Democratic Senate primary, is calling for unity after narrowly beating moderate Congresswoman Haley Stevens.
The things that unite us are so much bigger than the things that divide us.
The former state health official's platform includes Medicare for all, but his position on issues like cutting U.S. military aid to Israel has concerned some moderates.
I'm very anxious about the socialist aspect of what Abdul and his supporters represent.
El-Sayed now faces Republican Mike Rogers in the general election. The former 7-term congressman has been quick to criticize El-Sayed's progressive policies.
This is about the heart and soul of our country. The whole country is looking at us here in Michigan. They're looking at you. And they're hoping we do everything that we can do together to make sure that we stop this in its tracks.
President Trump, who won Michigan in 2024, called El-Sayed's win good news for Republicans. It's one of the races that could help determine the balance of power on Capitol Hill.
It is right now rated as a toss-up among a handful of states, many of which the Democrats, if they hope to get control of Congress, either have to hang on to, like Michigan, or try to pick up from the Republicans like Maine, Iowa, Ohio, North Carolina.
And on the House side, Republicans can only afford to lose 2 seats to hang on to their majority there. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
And don't forget, our Stuff the Bus campaign is this Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Walmart stores in La Crosse and Onalaska. We will be collecting all kinds of school supplies.
Here in the school district of La Crosse, about 48% of our students experience poverty of some level, and so affording basic school supplies can be challenging.
We will be live on Friday starting at 5 a.m., so be sure to help us stuff the bus. And still to come, if you frequent Chipotle, you'll notice something's gone. Why the chain pulled an ingredient from its restaurants. And many Americans have questions about their Social Security. A business expert breaks down what you need to know.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, we have how to turn back-to-school clothes into savings. And the YMCA talks about Stuff the Bus. Plus, Nicole has your weekend forecast. We'll see you at 5 a.m.
Business owners, are you tired of running out of supplies? Ace Hardware of La Crosse delivers everything your business needs, from cleaning supplies to appliances. Get what you need when you need it. Set up your business account today and let Ace of La Crosse do the heavy lifting.
Wesco Home, proud to be part of your home. At Wesco Home, we're reminded every day that we're more than just a store. For over 100 years, we've been a part of the Sparta community. For generations, you've trusted us with your homes, your families, and some of life's biggest decisions. That support means everything to us. It allows us to keep doing what we love, serving our neighbors every single day. Thank you for choosing Wesco Home. From our family to yours, thank you.
It was supposed to be a patio. They had the right idea, but the wrong tools. Not anymore. With the John Deere 3 Series tractor's easy-to-change implements, this palette of possibilities is finally going to fulfill its destiny.
Conquer every task on your list. Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
Is your concrete cracked, stained, or darkening your space? Here at River Valley Floor Shield, we provide a concrete coating that turns that dark and damaged space into a durable, weather-resistant surface that matches your home perfectly. We are looking for limited home orders to take place in our Concrete Blow-Up Special, where they will receive 25% off the project in a new space they're proud of. Call today to see if you qualify.
As I deteriorated, I needed something that would allow me to go from floor in the garage to floor in the home. Jason helped introduce to me all sorts of accessibility equipment. I have no questions about credibility and research. Personally, if somebody was asking me, I would say, here's who I would call.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevator. Stop in and see us today.
Business owners, are you tired of running out of supplies? Ace Hardware of La Crosse is the helpful place with the products your business needs when you need it. We service businesses of all sizes. Ask about volume discounts. Contact Jim to set up your service account today.
Happening now, cyclosporiasis cases are linked to iceberg lettuce from Mexico in Missouri and Arkansas. Iowa, Nebraska, New Hampshire, and North Carolina are now involved as well. On Monday, Michigan health officials confirmed 2 deaths linked to the parasite in individuals with underlying health conditions.
Don't actually know what went wrong on the farm where this iceberg lettuce was being grown. And so until you know that, you can't actually fix it. The recalled lettuce had use-by dates of August 3rd, so just earlier this week. So it's to be expected you're going to have weeks more of cases.
Health officials say you don't have to ditch the salads, just avoid specific recalled items. Chipotle has pulled jalapenos from restaurants in Minnesota. They were reportedly linked to a suspected salmonella outbreak. So far, there's reports of 110 salmonella cases.
There have been a couple of hospitalizations, but so far everyone has recovered and there's been no serious or critical illness. But at this time, there's not reason to think that there's an ongoing risk here in Minnesota associated with Chipotle restaurants.
Minnesota health officials and the FDA are investigating. For many Americans, Social Security is a key part of retirement income, but the age you choose to claim benefits can impact how much you receive. CBS's Jill Schlesinger explains.
As we approach the 91st anniversary of the Social Security system, it's a good time for a refresher on when to claim your retirement benefits. The first step is to visit ssa.gov and create an account. There, you can estimate your future benefits, even if retirement is still decades away. While you can start collecting Social Security as early as age 62, claiming early permanently reduces your monthly benefit by as much as 25%. That lower payment can also reduce benefits for a non-working spouse claiming on your work record. If you can afford to wait, it's generally better to claim at your full retirement age of 67 for anyone born in 1960 or later. Every month you delay up to age 67 increases your benefit, and waiting until age 70 boosts it even more by up to 8% per year. One more thing to remember, because Social Security benefits are adjusted annually for inflation, waiting could mean an even larger monthly check down the road. In New York, I'm CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
We will have more news ahead, but first.
Minus some of the valley fog we'll see overnight, it's like a pure solar drive we got going on until Friday afternoon when some storms may impact your afternoon or evening activities. We'll plan all that out, including the weekend, coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Have you pictured your best life yet? How about your best ride? What did you see? Motorcycles, trucks, cars, whatever you're picturing, make it happen with Ultra. Apply today at driveultra.org.
There are few things in your home that you use any more than an entry door, in and out every day. And then again, when you look at your windows, that's what brings the light and brightness of the outdoors into your home. If it's time for you to get a new entry door, new replacement windows, there's no better time than now to call the Board Store Home Improvements, where we have the finest windows and the finest installers. Call today for a prompt free estimate.
Oak Leaf allows us to practice and provide surgical care that is on the forefront of technology.
This is very cutting edge here. There's a level of professionalism all the way from the check-in person to the nurses and anesthesia and everything. It just is very professional.
We can practice how we want and ultimately put patients at the very center of that. It's the only place I would let my family go.
Oak Leaf Surgical Hospital.
It's time for the King Furniture 72-hour sale. So for 72 hours, everything in our store is going to be on sale, where you're going to get 10% off your entire purchase, plus 12 months interest-free financing and free delivery, with incredible markdowns throughout our entire showroom. Recliners, sofas, sectionals, and more. It's all here and it's all in stock and ready to be delivered. It's the King Furniture 72-hour sale. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only.
Save big money on all your hardware needs at Menards. Menards has everything for your home and projects, from automotive essentials and rugged power equipment to the hand tools and power tools to bring it all together. Plus, explore our seasonal offerings to get your spaces ready for everything. Find it all in one place and get an 11% rebate at Menards. Pick up this Masterforce pressure washer for a value of $199.97 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Becoming an Ultra member isn't just easy, it's smart. Open your membership online in minutes at ultra.org and rest easy knowing your money is secure. Member-to-member transfers, self-service card controls, powerful financial wellness tools, and customizable security alerts. Ultra. Have you joined yet?
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Dozens of dogs suited up in Los Angeles this week for a special screening of the 1997 classic Air Bud. Pets and their owners were also treated to a sneak peek of Air Bud Returns, the upcoming sequel that continues the legacy of the original theatrical release. The star retriever of the new film even made a guest appearance. And I'm a huge dog lover, of course, but I have never seen the 1997 film Air Bud. I got to put it on my list, I guess. In the meantime, let's get our forecast from Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
I'll tell you the truth, I never saw it either, too, and it was 97. I was in college at that point, so I don't think it was at that age my more important movie to watch at that time. But anyway, we did have some rainfall last night to the morning hour as that front kind of sagged further south. But overall, as we mentioned last night, very light amounts, and really it was Prairie du Chien to Bosqueville area. Maybe had about 3/10, potentially up to a half. Everywhere else, generally under 2/10 or less too, and it just got just north of Black River. Well, Black River Falls just south of it, Winona and La Crosse too. So that's kind of what we expected, and it kind of pushed south. We've had some lingering showers this morning or even towards the noon, but for the most part, the activity has pushed well to the south, and really most of the rest of the area has saw a slow decrease in cloud cover throughout the daytime. You see temperatures 70s, but notice where the cloud covers kept the temperatures more in the upper 60s all day long too. So if you look at dew points, very impressive dew points right now to see 47, 46 Minneapolis, 47 Ladysmith, very fall-like dew points that you'd love to see in August, and 63 only down Prairie du Chien. So the dry air is starting to work its way south, but everyone's going to see refreshing dew points in the 50s for at least one day before we start seeing those come back up. So that's the good news. Here's a system. It's now well to the south here, and precipitation is well to the south. We got a little bit of disturbance there. That's going to weaken and provide a little bit of cloud cover overnight, but not way up too much as it kind of swings through the area. Otherwise, we got a good break until we have another front that won't be coming till Friday afternoon time frame. Tonight, there is a possibility with temperatures getting a little bit cooler. We do have some fog potential too, and you can see some of the low gray air showing up. It could be some low cloud development and some mist or fog. You see visibilities could get down to 1 to 2. It spreads out basically between about 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. and then basically by that point, by 8, it's pretty much gone. So keep an eye on the fog in the morning commute. It's patchy, but where it does form, it could get dense at times, but it won't last too long. And then there's plenty of sunshine the rest of Thursday. Here's your temperatures overnight. Really refreshing to see 50s, probably even a few upper 40s may show up, mid 50s too. So give you an idea how nice it's going to be to wake up tomorrow morning. And Thursday overall, you can't beat these temperatures early August. Low relative humidity, dew points, and temperatures upper 70s, low 80s. So sometimes during the hottest part of the year, we're having some of the best conditions too right now. As we go through Friday, you notice the humidity quickly jumps up. We'll see dew points rise back in the 60s. But notice the fall towards Saturday. That boundary sinks south, so we're not going to see as much precipitation. Then it kind of goes up and down. So we will see a little bit of conditions going on. Friday, your temperatures get up in the low 80s. We got the chance coming through, and here's the front. It'll come through in the afternoon. There's going to be a line of showers and thunderstorms developing some point Eau Claire down to Rochester, and then sag southeastward Friday around sunset. We'll see if this holds together. It's going to quickly dissipate as we get closer to midnight, so there's an opportunity for some showers or storms, but it's a very short window. And then Saturday night through Sunday, opportunity for showers and thunderstorms to develop here. Most of the day Saturday is going to be fine. It's Saturday night. And we kind of repeat that Sunday into Monday, maybe a slightly better shot. Further north you go of Eau Claire, a lot of the precipitation that you see on here is not going to happen this weekend. It's likely going to stay south, and then we'll kind of dry out by Monday and Tuesday. So there are chances this weekend, but by far, by most of the weekend's probably going to be dry for a lot of areas, but there is an opportunity to see more humidity, more temperatures, and more precipitation. So more to come on that, but tomorrow, can't beat it.
No, enjoy it for sure. Thanks, Greg. Coming up, firefighters saving the day in an unusual way. Their vehicle of choice in a water rescue.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Holman Locker and Meat Market is your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up on our summer meat bundle, which includes top sirloin, ground beef, Polish sausage, chicken fillet, pork chops, locker dogs, and brats. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
To work with a company that has 50-plus years of family ownership, it gives confidence to our customers and our employees that we've been here 50-plus years. Our expectation is to be here 50-plus more years.
When we built this facility, we had that in mind. Where does the next 50 years take us? What got us here are our family values, and we want to make sure that those values continue to be our focus and carry us into the next 50 years.
It's big, really big. It's the Weekend Furniture Blowout at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. This weekend, for 4 big days, we've slashed prices on hundreds of items store-wide. Sofas, sectionals, and recliners from Flexsteel, Decor Rest, and Smith Brothers. Bedrooms and dining rooms from Daniels Amish and Canadell. Plus the area's finest selection of leather from Stressless and Lazy Boy. You'd better hurry. You won't see furniture of this quality at these prices again. The Weekend Furniture Blowout. It's this weekend only at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
In a chaotic race for governor, one candidate stands out with experience, vision, and who recognizes what's at stake.
I'm Joel Brennan. I grew up with 10 siblings, worked odd jobs to pay for college. But being short on resources didn't stop me. I led businesses and nonprofits. Now I'm running for governor to take on Trump and lower costs so we can all afford to call Wisconsin home.
Joel Brennan, a governor who will win for us.
Where's the best place for local, fresh, quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Our homemade brats are on sale this month for just $4.99 per pound. Grab some mustard and check out our beer selection. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Well, some firefighters in Colorado chose a unique vehicle for a rescue, a giant pink flamingo to save a snapping turtle in the middle of a lake. By teaming up with an animal protection agent, the firefighters floated out to untangle the turtle that was wrapped up in some fishing wire. Quite a sight. All right, we're going to have another check of your forecast right after this.
At Stanton, for a limited time, kids get a free eye exam.
Penguins need clear vision.
Kids do too. Plus, glasses start at just $79. Made same day. Smart, simple. Stanton.
If you have a crack like this, well, you have a problem. Today I'm learning how a cracked wall might mean your foundation is sinking.
It always points towards the area where it's sinking. For example, this corner here, we're down almost a full inch of drop.
Right, so that's going down and that's causing the crack.
Correct. And then this door, they don't even use that door anymore. It cannot open.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Injured in an accident? Call the Personal Injury Powerhouse.
Schwebel, Getz & Sieben has been around for more than 50 years here in Minnesota. Every single one of our lawyers live in the state of Minnesota.
We eat, sleep, and breathe Minnesota law. We know the law. We know the judges. We work all the time with the defense attorneys in the field. It gets us better results.
If you've been injured in an accident, call Schwebel, Getz & Sieben for a free consultation.
Welcome to Breakfast with the Tiffanys, where nobody bites their tongue.
Tom, you've got to fix healthcare. No one knows what it costs.
I'm going to make it be more transparent.
Young families can't afford housing.
I will stop Wall Street from buying our homes and reverse the 400-year property tax hike.
What about waste and fraud?
We're going to audit every state agency to protect our tax dollars.
Tom, you know Ma's going to hold you to it.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
At Stanton, we use the latest technology to make your glasses the same day.
Life's too busy to wait for glasses.
Get 2 pairs for $79 and a free eye exam. Smart, simple. Stanton.
Really some refreshing, nice temperatures tonight. Low 50s, maybe some upper 40s. Definitely get out and enjoy this. And then tomorrow, it could be like in the hundreds almost this time of year, especially go back to like 2001. We're going to be upper 70s, low 80s. Fantastic conditions with some storms Friday. But overall, the weekend, it's not as bad as what maybe it was a few days ago.
All right, we'll take that for sure. That's going to do it for us at 5. Hope to see you back at 6.